we're ready to see. And we're going to be recording tonight. So if you do not want your child's picture at all on this, then you can just go off of the camera. Although if you're in speaker view, it'll be recording just me. Okay, I think that's how she works it. Yeah, is everybody good? Does anybody have any questions before we start? Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to see you tonight. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
It's great to see you. Welcome to Kindergarten Academy. Tonight, we're going to be using some skills
Academy.
Yeah, tonight you're going to use some skills that are going to make you better listeners and readers. So before we begin, as I can see all of you. Before you begin, if you will raise your hand, if you like to hear stories. Who likes to hear a story?
Me.
Me too. I love to hear a good story.
I do.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, now raise your hand. If you've got a favorite story you have heard so many times, you can read it yourself. You have a story like that? Mommy can't skip any pages, right? Because you know every single word. Yeah. Well, the exciting thing is that next year when you go to kindergarten, you're going to start learning skills to help you be a reader, and you can read stories.
Listen.
And that's when it gets really exciting, when you can do it all on your own. So let's get started. Now, I have a story to share with us tonight. The story is called Click Clack Moo, I Love You by Doreen Cronin. And she's the author of the book, Doreen Cronin. And then someone else drew the pictures in the book, and her name is Betsy Lewin, and she is the illustrator. Okay. Now, these two ladies have worked together on lots of different books. So you may, as we read, you may see some characters that look familiar to you if you've read any of the other Clack Moo books. I chose this book for tonight because it's about Valentine's Day, and it's about a party. Did anybody have a party for Valentine's Day today? Kalasia, I know you did. I saw pictures from Miss Rhonda's, right?
Yeah.
All right. So lots of people had parties. Well, guess what? It's going to be party time on the farm. So let's get started. Okay. So this is our cover. And then when we open, this is like where you could put your name. If somebody gave you this book, they would write your name. Happy Valentine's Day too. And then this is called the title page. And the title page has the title. It has the author and the illustrator's names. And it has the information of where the book was published, who made the book, and what cities it was in. And when I look at the cover, I see that little Duck has been really, really busy making some beautiful Valentines. And when I look inside, I see that little Duck has been so busy. Look, she's even decorated outside on the farm, getting ready for this party. So let's see what happens. I can get the first page. It's Valentine's Day on the farm, but there is work to be done before the big dance. He's got all the wheelbarrow and the tools. To keep the pigs healthy, Farmer Brown cleans the pig pen. And to keep the donkey happy, Farmer Brown stocks the stable. Look how happy that donkey is. He's rolling around just like a happy dog. And to keep the animals safe from foxes and raccoons, Farmer Brown mends the fence. Doesn't want any foxes or raccoons getting into the farm. Might hurt the animals. So little Duck worked hard too. She tied balloons to everything. She hung streamers from everything. And she strung sparkling lights between, you guessed it, everything. She made hearts out of anything she could find. Boy, that little Duck was busy. She's making it look beautiful, isn't she? Wow. When Little Duck was finished, there was paint on her face, glitter on her wings, and a valentine for everyone. If you get a chance to read this book yourself, there's glitter all over it. It's just covered in glitter inside. That evening, Little Duck greeted each guest at the door. The chickens arrived first. Little Duck handed each chicken a valentine. Quack, quack, quack. Chickens handed her a casserole. The pigs arrived next. Quack, quack, quack. Little Duck handed each pig a valentine, and the pigs handed her chips and salsa. Who likes chips and salsa? I do. The sheep arrived fashionably late. Quack, quack, quack. She handed each sheep a valentine. The sheep headed right for the chips and salsa. The cows had a more formal affair and were out for the evening. So the cows had another party to go to. Their invitation says, join us for the second annual Divine Bovine Ball. Formal attire, please. So that means they've got to dress up really fancy. Usually for a formal occasion, you wear black and white. And fortunately, the cows are already black and white. When the music came on, the chickens danced with the chicken. Look, Duck's the DJ. Chickens danced with the chicken. The pigs danced with the pigs. The sheep danced with the sheep. And the mice did the hustle.
Yes.
Got them down there. On the other side of the fence, at the top of the hill, a little fox heard the music. She perked up her ears and called, yip, yip, yip. Nobody answered, but there were streamers in the trees. Little fox climbed down the hill and she called, yip, yip, yip. Nobody answered, but there were balloons to lead the way. I think Little Fox must want to come to the party. Little Fox trotted down to the fence. She called, yip, yip, yip. Nobody answered, but there was a trail of hearts to follow. So Little Fox dug a hole. So much for mending that fence, huh, Farmer Brown? Little Fox arrived at the barn covered in streamers and glitter. She called, yip, yip, yip. And the chickens stopped dancing. The sheep stopped dancing. The pigs stopped dancing. The mice hustled right out into the hay. Look at them. They are shocked to see that fox. I think they're a little bit frightened. They're not used to seeing a fox on the farm. Little Fox called again, yip, yip, yip. Little Duck was not scared. She greeted the new guest. Quack, quack, quack. She handed Little Fox her last valentine. Little Fox handed her a valentine right back. Yip, yip, yip. Quack, quack, quack. Duck turned the music up. Yip, quack, yip, quack, yip, quack, quack. They're having a good time, aren't they? Things are going to get different though. Now, the chickens danced with the sheep. The pigs danced with the chickens. Everybody's getting more comfortable. And the mice kept right on hustling. Everybody danced with everybody until
Nothing. Until what?
the cows came home. Look at them. They're all dressed up from their fancy ball. The end. So I want to point something out to you. That when the cows came home, do you think they still had a little party going on? You think they continued to dance?
Yes.
I bet they did. And you know, the author did something funny here. If you're doing something for a really, really long time, you say, we were at the store till the cows came home. Have you ever felt like that before? It was a
No.
really long time.
No.
So, no, you will. Believe me, you will. So he was making a funny. Not only did the cows really come home, but they did it for a really long time. So that's our story. I hope you liked it. Now, I dropped all my things. A minute, please. Pick this back up. Now, I'd like for us to talk about the elements of a story. Okay, that's what makes a story special. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the setting of a story. Now, the setting is where and when the story takes place. We're also going to talk about the characters or who was in the story. And we're going to talk about the sequence of events or what happened in the beginning, the middle, and the end. So let's think for a minute. Okay.
Oh my God.
Where did the story take place? Where were they? You can tell a person you're sitting with. Where were you? Where were they?
No.
A farm. And they were in the farm. And what special day was it? When was it?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. So that's their setting on the farm. Now the next part is character. Okay. So let's see, who are the characters? Who owns the farm?
Farmer Brown.
Brown, right?
Farmer.
Farmer Brown. And who was happy to have all the hay?
Donkey.
Monkey.
And the donkey was dancing with Farmer Brown at the end, right? The donkey. Okay. Who brought the casserole? Do you remember? They were dancing.
The duck.
The duck.
The chicken.
Chicken.
I can't say chickens.
Okay. All right. Who brought the chips and salsa? Do you remember?
Pig.
Right. The pig. Okay. Who ate the chips and salsa? Came late and ate the chips and
The
salsa.
cow. The cow. The cow.
Lamb.
Yes,
Sheep.
Sheep did. They were fashionably late and they went right to the chips. Right. Who did the hustle?
The mouse.
Mice.
Why? Why are they called mice?
And who wanted to come to the party but wasn't invited?
The fox.
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 What did the fox say?
What did the fox? That's another. And who worked hard?
The duck.
The duck. The duck. And then who came late? All dressed up.
The cows.
Very good.
The cows.
The cow. Get rid of this. And you're going to do the sequence of it. Okay, so the sequence. Now, I'm going to give you two parts of the story, and you're going to tell me thumbs up or thumbs down which happened first. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you, and then you tell me which one was first. Okay. Farmer Brown cleaned the pig pen, stocked the stable, and mended the fence. Did that happen first, or did Little Fox heard the music, so she followed the decorations to the party? Which happened first in the story? Did the farmer get the farm cleaned up, or did Little Fox hear the music?
The farm. The farm.
The farmer in the beginning, the farmer, if we go back, you can always go back and look. In the beginning, the farmer gets everything ready at the farm. Remember, he made the donkey happy.
I forgot.
You forgot. That's okay. You've only heard this story one time. So see, that's why we could go back and look. All right. So the farmer cleans everything up. Okay. All right. Now listen to the next two. Little duck handed little fox a valentine. Duck turned the music up and everyone danced. Or
He danced.
little duck worked hard to get everything ready for the party. Which came first? Little duck worked hard, or
Little
duck
duck
turned the music and everybody
Worked
danced?
hard.
Little duck
Worked
First they had to get ready.
hard.
They're getting ready for the party at the beginning. The farmer's getting the farm ready and little duck's making the decorations. All right. The next one, which happened next. The animals all stopped when the fox arrived, or little duck greeted all of her guests at the door.
Little duck greeted
hard.
Right. First she greeted her guests that came that she invited. Okay, now. Okay, so then which happens? Little fox heard the music, so she followed the decorations, or little duck handed little fox a valentine and turned the music up. Did little fox get the music first, or did he get his
little
valentine?
fox the music.
First he heard the music, right? Then when he came, which happened first? He got his valentine or the music, everybody stopped dancing. What happened?
Everybody stop dancing.
See, you've got it now. Good. So now all the animals stopped and the fox arrived. And then he got his valentine and everybody stopped dancing. So if you think about the story elements, you can tell the story again. You can tell it without the book, or if you had the book, you could read it with it. Okay? So that helps you to remember the story. Now, let's go on. Okay? When we read a story, we read words, right? And the words are put in a special. Well, these words
Read
are.
from your left to your right.
Yes, you do. You read from left to right. So when you're reading these words, the words are made up of a smaller part called a letter, right? All right, and I have some letters here that we're going to look at.
What's her name?
You see
Okay, your letters, can you see them?
what she gonna show you?
B.
They're V's. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the V's. I put V for Valentine's Day. So when I point to the letter, if it's a V, you're going to show me the V. Can you practice that? Show me a V.
V.
Fine.
I can do it like V.
And if it's not a V, I'm going to cover it up. Okay. All right. So it says find the V's. How about this one? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. I see lots of V signs. Very good. How about this one? This is smaller. Is it a V? Yeah. It's a lower V. How about this one? Is that a V?
I can't see.
Oh,
I can't see.
that's that. We're back. Okay. Is that a V? That's a W, isn't it? It's like two V's stuck together. So we're gonna clean that up. How about this one? Is that a V?
No.
It hangs down below the line, doesn't it? That's not a V.
Yes, and then no.
Cover it
That's
up.
when under the
Right,
button.
let's go in our next row. How about
What
this
is up?
You gotta put thumbs down.
one? And right.
Yes,
Put
and then
thumbs down because it's not a V.
V.
V. Did you show me your V? Good. How about this one?
V.
Is that a V?
Oh.
I think some people have that letter V in their name. Okay.
I
You do, yeah.
It was a V.
How about this one? Or is that a V?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna cover it up. All right, how about this one?
Yeah.
Yes. How about this one?
No.
No, that's an F, a lowercase f, not a V. Is this a V?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this,
Oh.
No.
see it?
Oh.
No, it's a lowercase r.
No.
And, oops. How about the one next to it? What's that? Is that a V?
T.
It's a T.
Lowercase t.
A lowercase t, you're right, because we have uppercase letters and we have lowercase letters. How about here? What is this?
V.
A V. How about this one?
No.
That's an X. Is this a V?
Yeah.
And is this a V?
Yes.
Very good. You've got some eagle eyes. You found all of those V's. Now let's practice writing a V. If we're going to make a V, we're going to make a diagonal line down, and then we're going to make a diagonal line up.
I want to give me a piece of paper for this.
You can just do it with your finger. Or you can get a piece of paper if you'd like.
But this is going to be easy.
That's okay. You can get one. You can grab one real quick,
Go ahead.
and we'll write some V's. We'll make some capital letter ones. They're going to go up high. And then a lowercase v is going to start in the middle of the line, and it's going to be smaller. Okay. We've got one more friend that I can, two more friends that I can see that are coming back. Okay. Are you set?
Mhm.
Here we go.
Yes.
Claudia, okay. Take your time. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to start at the top. You always start at the top. Okay. Oh, there goes
Okay,
my.
that's what you did.
I know it's gone crazy again. It'll stop in a minute, hopefully. I don't know why it does this. There.
Okay,
Back
now
again. Okay. Diagonal down, diagonal up. Now let's do a lowercase one. Diagonal down, diagonal up. You make a nice point at the bottom. Okay. Ready? Here's a capital. Starts at the top. Diagonal down,
hold on.
diagonal up. How are you making them? Are they looking good?
Yes.
Great. All right. Here's another capital. Diagonal down,
A big one.
diagonal up,
So
and then a smaller one,
plan.
lowercase, diagonal down,
Go. So
diagonal up,
try. Gonna show you something.
another lowercase, diagonal down, diagonal up,
It's next to it.
and then we've got two capitals. Even if you can't,
Quincy.
I know, diagonal down, diagonal up, just listen. Diagonal down, there we are, diagonal up.
Try it like
All right, perfect. You did a great job. Thank you. We're doing that with now. Each letter that we see has its own sound. And if we're doing a V, the V says, can you say it? Okay. You've got your top two teeth on your lip, and it kind of vibrates. All right. Now,
the
all right. So
just
some
listen.
words that start with V are Valentine's Day, volcano,
Valentine's.
velvet has two V's in it, and violin. All right. Now I have some cards here, and they have different letters. They'll start with a V, but we're going to decide it's a heart with a letter, and it has three pictures. So as I say each picture, you're going to decide which one begins with the letter. All right. And I'll say them for you so you can hear. Wait until you hear them all. And if it's the one on top, you show me a 1. If it's the one in the middle, it's a 2. And if it's the one on the bottom, it's a 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So the first is V. So we have leaf, volcano, juice. So is it 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2, yeah. Add a Cupid's arrow here to mark it with. Good. All right, the next one is a D. D, 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 D. So listen to all of the words and then decide, okay? We've got kite, donut, rainbow.
Donut.
Start
Donut.
1, 2, or 3. Oh, I see lots of 2s.
Donut.
Donut. All right, the next one is W. W says what?
What?
All right, so we have whale, ball, or house. Which starts with the whale? Yeah, whale.
We heard you.
You are good. You're good at this. You're going to do great in kindergarten. You're going to love you. All right,
Easy.
the next one. B. B says, I know you can't see it, but listen.
Hold on, she's not
Hear
in
me,
yet.
okay? B.
She's not in yet. Hello?
Can you hear me okay? Okay.
She's not
got
in.
Can you hear me when it goes wonky like that?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll keep talking anyway. All right, we have octopus, fish, or butterfly, which begins with the 1, 2, 3. Butterfly, exactly. Very good. Perfect. All right. Couple more. This one is an L. L says oh, leaf, pretzel, or zebra.
Leaf.
1, yep, number 1, the leaf. Very good. All right. Okay, this one. S says, so we have sun, carrot, flower, which begins, very good. Number 1, sun. You guys are so good at this. All right, just a couple more because you're so good at it. We've got F. F says, kind of looks like a V. Right? We've got mouse, sock,
Fish.
fish. Which one?
3.
Yes, very good. Number 3, fish. All right, last one. Let's see, which one? Let's do, I got a few extras here. Let's do this one. How about T? So we've got watermelon, kite, turtle. Which one says t, t, t? Very good. Number 3. Look at you. I see so many good answers. Perfect. Very good. Very good. So you can keep practicing those initial sounds and identifying your letters and writing them, okay? And that'll help you when you get to kindergarten. Now, anybody kind of thinking we need some snow? We haven't had any snow. What's going on with no snow? It's supposed to be snow in the winter. Well, just at least enough to make a snowman, right? Well, the last thing we're going to talk about is rhyming words. Fortunately, again, you can hear me instead of seeing things. So I've got some snowmen here, but now we're going to talk about rhyming words. Words that rhyme end the same, begin different. The words we had before, we were listening to the beginning sound. They began the same way. But in rhyming words, we listen to the end, okay? And the end of the word is what you hear that are the same. Some rhyming words are like flake and cake In the story, there was divine and bovine. Those were rhyming words. And snow and grow are rhyming words. Now I have some snowmen up here. I'm going to tell you 2 words and you're going to tell me which one rhymes with the picture on the snowman. Okay. And again, it'll be the first one or the second one. All right. Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right. So the first one is a fox. What rhymes with fox? Fox or dig?
She talking to me?
Box. Box.
Oh,
Box.
Very good. All right. The next one is a log. What rhymes with log? Is it dog or top? What rhymes with log?
dog.
All right. Now we have a net. What rhymes with net? We've got bug,
Cat.
Jet.
Cat.
jet,
Cat.
jet.
Yeah.
Good. All right. I got just 3 more. Put them right on top. All right. Now, the next one is hat. What rhymes with hat?
H.
And
Net.
Hat.
hat.
Cat.
Hat and cat. The cat and the hat, right?
Cat in the hat.
All right.
Cat in the hat.
Strawberry jam. Jam. What rhymes with jam? Ham or bag?
Ham.
Ham.
Ham. Ham.
All right, last one.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a wig here. What rhymes with wig?
Dead.
Or zip?
Pig. Pig. Pig.
Pig.
Pig.
Okay, so you're good at rhyming too. So if you can recognize rhyming words, you can talk about all kinds of words that rhyme, and they're called word families. Okay, and that helps you to learn to read too. So I hope that you had a good time tonight, and I want to thank you for spending your Valentine's Day evening with me, talking about reading.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Happy
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
I hope I'll see you next week. Next month. Happy Valentine's Day. Next week is a science experiment.
Next week,
Okay.
I'm not gonna be in kindergarten.
So next month, science experiment. So I
I know
hope I'll
what
see you
this
then.
is.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.